Hello there. I want to take you through how to use our new board assignment feature. The intent of this feature is to give you the ability to quickly and easily assign your task on any given day. So to show you how to use this, we'll go ahead and get started. From your account, you will go to Staff and then click on Board Assignment. If you notice that you don't have that function, please reach out to your account administrator and they will enable that account or that particular feature for your account. To be able to use the feature, there are two different functions. There's the board creation or view board function and the split evenly. The difference between the two is defined in this little identification box. The view boards button, what the system does is creates the boards based on the areas and the target workload for the day. That target is set by your administrator. Some accounts may have 360 minutes set as the target. Some may have 420. Some may have 480 set for the housekeepers. Split evenly is just that. Perhaps on a given day, you only have 5 housekeepers show up for work that day, and you need to split the load between all of them. What you would do is you would type that number into this box and hit split evenly. The system would then divide the amount of work that's provided to them evenly. So let's check this out. You also have these radios and dates. You could set your dates for any time in the future, any time in the past. Because most of you may be getting your assignments on a daily basis, you would just look at today's boards. But if you were looking at tomorrow or the next day, you just set your date for that given day. As long as the appointments have been loaded into the system will read it. For this given account that we're demonstrating, there have been 82 assignments loaded in. And so we need to make an assignment for all 82 of those appointments. So right now I have the radio set to both. So it's going to show me unassigned and assigned boards. So if I hit view boards, the system thinks for a minute, and then it takes all those assignments and it evenly distributes it across a number of boards. You'll see that it loads it all based off productivity, and it gives me the ability to assign this entire board to a housekeeper, a houseman, and an inspector. I'll also have the ability to move individual assignments to new boards if I so choose, or create a new board. And the idea for creating a new board is if you want to give somebody else additional work, or if you want to create a block board, you have the ability to do that through that feature. If I want to assign this to a specific housekeeper, I just find that housekeeper. I find the houseman, whoever that houseman might be, and then I'll find the inspector. And if I go down here to assigned, I get a visual confirmation that that board is assigned. Boom. That board has now been assigned to those specific people. If I just look up top, I see a number of boards that have been assigned, a number that are still unassigned, a number of rooms. If I toggle to just assigned boards, it just shows me that one. If I go back to just unassigned boards, it'll show me those. If I want to see all of them again, it shows me all. Okay? So, and now it tells me these have already been assigned. And you see there's no assignment made to these particular rooms. Additionally, I want to show you that it's going to give you the total number of minutes assigned to that person relative to the target that you've been set. For these boards, there's 364 minutes out of a total of what's expected of 360. So that's pretty close. For other boards, it's the same. You see, the system has done a pretty good job of evenly distributing these. But this very last board didn't have enough work to create a full board. So a couple of things you can do is you can split some rooms off from the other boards, or you can just assign this one as is. So if I assign these as they are, once again, it's just as easy as finding the person that's going to do those specific roles, hit assign. The system will give you confirmation that that's been assigned, and then you can continue moving on and assigning others. Whoop, see, I haven't assigned a housekeeper, so I need to find a housekeeper here. So that's your general view boards function. If you also wanted to, if you wanted to do it a different way and just assign it by number of housekeepers, just as easy. So let's say on this given day we had 5 housekeepers show up. Or let's say we had 6 housekeepers show up because it originally created 7 boards. If I hit split evenly, the system's going to think a minute, it's going to do the math, and then it's going to break the assignments up based off 6 boards. See, it's already broken it up. So now all I need to do is just double check. I've got 448 out of 386 minutes. Same. and for some reason it didn't want to distribute that, well, that's okay. I just had that sixth person decided not to show up, so I'm going to split these up in between these last two boards. So I'm going to give this room to board 5, and I'm going to give this room to board 6. Or I'm going to give that to board 4. Sorry. So now I have 5 boards created. And if I go in here, now I can start assigning people. Ashante, Gerald, boom. And when I make these assignments, the system will assign it. I'll get the confirmation that, hey, those have been assigned. And you can see the counts as well. So once the rooms have been assigned to the specific people, it's just as easy as finishing up the assignments. Assign. That assign as well. And there we go. We've got most of our boards assigned. We're going to redo this one because it got moved around. Say Brittany. Hit assign. There we go. And now once we've made all those assignments, our assignment progress will update as well. And it tells us how much each person's been loaded with and how much time they've been allocated for that given day. Once you're done with that, you can leave this page and go to your status center, view appointments pages, and then those will update to show you all your assignments for that given day. If you ever need to go back, if for some reason someone didn't show up, no problem. You'll see all our assignments were made. We must have missed a couple. But as you make your assignments, if you need to go back because maybe somebody else didn't show up and you were getting prepped for the day, all you need to do is go to Staff, Board Assignment, see any of your unassigned. You can also see, there we go, there's some that we missed. You can see the ones that have been assigned here, and if you need to make adjustments, you can make adjustments from there. So that's it. The system works just that easily and that simply. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We thank you for your dedication to resort cleaning and thank you for being a customer.